Breaking news. A ray of hope in the Middle East conflict, a long-awaited reunion. In a development that has captured the world's attention, 20 Israeli hostages, believed to be alive, are on the brink of freedom. This comes as U.S. President Donald Trump declares, "The war is over." The release of these hostages, held captive in Gaza, marks a crucial step towards peace in the region. The hostages journey home. As the sun rises over Tel Aviv, a crowd gathers at Hostages Square, eagerly anticipating the return of their loved ones. For over 700 days, this plaza has been a symbol of hope and resilience, with demonstrations and songs filling the air. Now, the moment of truth is upon us. The Hostages and Missing Families Forum has warned of the challenges ahead. After enduring inhumane conditions, starvation, and abuse, these hostages will need extensive medical care and emotional support. Their identities must be restored, ensuring they are no longer defined by their captivity. A controversial exchange, but here's where it gets controversial. Previous hostage releases by Hamas have been accompanied by macabre ceremonies and propaganda displays. However, this time, Israel's Prime Minister's office spokesperson, Shosh Bedrosian, assures us that there will be no such sick displays. The 20 living hostages will be released to the Red Cross and transported in a more dignified manner. A complex peace process. The release of the hostages is just the beginning. As part of the U.S.-brokered ceasefire deal, nearly 2,000 Palestinian prisoners and detainees will also be freed. This first phase of the peace process is critical, and world leaders from over 20 countries have gathered in Egypt to discuss Gaza's future. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney, and other global leaders are in attendance. They aim to establish a new era of peace in the Middle East, with the UK pledging to lead the next phase of the peace plan and providing aid to Gaza. A moment of reflection. And this is the part most people miss. The emotional toll on the families. The Hostages and Missing Families Forum has stated that the families are on their way to Re'im, where they will await the release of their loved ones. The anticipation and anxiety are palpable. A new beginning. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has described this moment as the beginning of a new era for the country, a path towards healing and rebuilding. With the release of the hostages, a glimmer of hope emerges in an otherwise tumultuous region. As we await the safe return of these hostages, we must remember the human cost of war. The death toll in Gaza continues to rise, with over 300 lives lost since the ceasefire began. The UN is working to provide aid, with shipments totaling 190,000 metric tons approved by Israel. A thought-provoking question. As we witness this historic moment, it's essential to reflect on the complexities of peace. Can a ceasefire truly bring an end to the conflict, or is it merely a temporary respite? What are your thoughts on the matter? Feel free to share your opinions in the comments below, and let's engage in a respectful discussion.